Have you ever noticed how someone can finish a workout, sit completely still on the couch, and still be pouring sweat? That lingering heat drives a specific 14-day protocol, one that shreds fat using exactly 13 minutes of physical effort a day. You can skip the 2-hour treadmill sessions and the restrictive starvation diets. Instead, the goal is to trick your biology. We want to force your body to behave like a heavy-duty household appliance, one that stays blazing hot long after you pull the plug. Think about a kitchen oven. When you bake something at 450 degrees and finally turn the dial to 0, the heat doesn't instantly vanish. The metal radiates intense warmth into the room for hours. Your body does the exact same thing. Moving in a very specific, intense pattern for 13 minutes triggers an afterburn effect. You stop exercising, but your metabolism keeps burning fat for the rest of the day. This happens because your body is gasping for resources. It is working overtime to pay back the oxygen you borrowed during those high-speed bursts and to bring your core temperature back down to a safe level. The massive amount of energy your body spends cooling you down over the next 24 hours creates a larger impact than the calories you burned during the actual 13-minute session. To ignite that heat, we use a method called the 13-minute fire. You might know it by the acronym HIIT, or High-Intensity Interval Training. That simply means alternating between frantic, breathless movement and a dead stop. Athletes figured this out over a century ago. In this 1900s photograph, these runners were already experimenting with cycles of extreme, all-out sprinting, followed by a slow, easy jog to catch their breath. Decades later, sports scientists wanted to find the absolute ceiling for this effect. They brought athletes into labs, hooked them up to monitors like you see here, and tracked how fast they could trigger that long-lasting afterburn. The doctors discovered a highly specific formula that maximizes this effect, the 20-10 rule. Here is exactly how it works. You give 20 seconds of maximum, lung-burning physical effort, and then you take exactly 10 seconds of complete total rest, and you repeat that cycle. 10 seconds is not enough time to catch your breath. You are denying your body the chance to recover, forcing it into a state of panic, shoots your core temperature up, and ignites that fat-burning oven. In the real world, this looks like 20 seconds of intense exercises, like mountain climbers, burpees, or high knees. When we say maximum effort, we mean you have to push to your absolute physical limit. It is only 13 minutes long, but it will feel brutal, and you will be drenched. Now, if you have bad knees, you can modify the movements. You can take the jumps out of the burpee. As long as your heart is pounding and you are breathing heavy, the formula works. The strict stop-and-go timing builds the metabolic fire, regardless of which specific exercise you choose. Now, a hot oven requires the right materials to burn efficiently. You have the 13-minute fire, but you still need the fuel. The ideal target here is exactly 1,300 calories a day. That provides enough clean energy to survive the daily workout without giving your body excess weight to store. This menu chart details a precise daily breakdown. Looking at day 5, you eat oatmeal, an orange, nuts, and milk. At lunch, a turkey and cheese pita sandwich provides necessary protein. Finally, snacking on rice cakes keeps your energy stable. Feeding your body small, clean doses of food at regular intervals keeps the metabolism roaring. You are fueling the flame rather than smothering it with heavy junk food. So what happens to your biology when you combine a 1,300-calorie clean fuel diet with 13 minutes of extreme stop-and-go fire for 14 consecutive days? You trap your body in a continuous fat-burning loop. As this graph shows, a massive metabolic spike during those 13 minutes is followed by an elevated, sustained plateau. You actively burn fat while sitting at your desk, eating, and even sleeping. The entire protocol comes down to 3 numbers: 14 full days, 1,300 calories, 13 minutes of sweat. Finding 2 extra hours a day is impossible for most people, but anyone can commit to a higher intensity for a fraction of the time. You know how the oven works now. Stop staring at the screen, get up, and go start your 14 days.